this time, we're going to bring in those breed champion rams. For the Baby Doll Southdown, it's the Spring Ram Lamb, Perfect Storm 711, Knox Heffelfinger, Patoka, Indiana. The Border Cheviot is a yearling ram, Black Acre Red 10, Arabella Clifton, Greenfield, Indiana. The White Border Leicester, a January Ram Lamb, H. Barkley, 2519, Abigail Parks, Leyden, Massachusetts. The Natural Colored Border Leicesters, a Fall Ram Lamb, Echo, 2501, Kevin, Gage Sather, Bumpus, Virginia. The Columbia, an Early Junior Ram Lamb, Copeland, 663, Courtney Copeland, Lewistown, Ohio. The Corriedale is a yearling ram, Craig 2333, Brady Craig, St. Joseph, Illinois. The White Cotswold is a junior ram lamb, Four Season Farm 2501, Brett Martin, Attica, Ohio. The Natural Colored Cotswold is a junior ram lamb, Meyer 2538, Addison Meyer, Aaronsville, Illinois. The Dorper is a yearling ram, Lazy 5 Ranch, 5655, Vivian Stephenson, Mount Ulla, North Carolina. The White Dorper is a yearling ram, East Star Livestock, 2421, Ron and Holly Waldron, St. Paris, Ohio. The Horn Dorset is a fitted fall ram lamb, Frog Hollow 22, Madeline Symes, South Windsor, Connecticut. The fitted Polled Dorset is a late fall ram lamb, Reynolds Stock Farm 2524, Mike Reynolds, Almsville, Oregon. The Slick Shorn Polled Dorset is a winter ram lamb, Obsession Showstock 5596, Allie Boyd, Latonia, Ohio. The fitted Hampshire is a February ram lamb, Kelgard 25266, Kelgard Farms, Takema, Nebraska. The Slick Shorn Hampshire, a February ram lamb, Johnson 25077, Sarah, J.C. and Justin Johnson, Delavan, Wisconsin. The Katahdin is January ram lamb, Julian 2533, Lauren Julian, Manawa, Illinois. That should be Ohio. The Carey Hill is a yearling ram, GTF, the Knight of Wilder, 5622, Mindy Mayer, Wilder, Idaho. The White Lincoln is a senior ram lamb, Hooker 492, Barry Hooker, McLean, Illinois. The Natural Colored Lincoln, a junior ram lamb, Reed 2524, Steve Reed, Houstonia, Missouri. The White Merino is a senior ram lamb, Gadsby 2490, Mark Berkheimer, Hanoverton, Ohio. The Natural Colored Merino, a yearling ram, ACM Shamrock 2415, Laurel Stone, Veneta, Oregon. The Monadale is a February and later ram lamb, Kuykendall 1270, Kuykendall Monadale's Richland Center, Wisconsin. The Natural Colored is a yearling ram, Travilia NC 007, Dylan Noner, Irwin, South Dakota. The North Country Cheviot, a yearling ram, Barkham 24036, Caleb and Kyle Kramer, Greensburg, Indiana. The Oxford, a yearling ram, Niemeyer 2401, Bodie Niemeyer, Mulberry Grove, Illinois. The Rambouillet, a senior ram lamb, Inbody 2461, Inbody Brothers Rambouillets, Genera, Ohio. The White Romney is a white yearling ram, Winding Wicks 2428, Chad, Catherine Romas, Chichester, New Hampshire. The Natural Colored Romney, a fall ram lamb, Winding Wicks 2455, Avery Walton, Cisco, Texas. The Shetland, a yearling ram, Little Eagle Jambalaya 1161, Emma O'Brien, Lebanon, Indiana. The Shropshire is a yearling ram. City limits 24016, Enigma, Drake Sluts, Maple Park, Illinois. The Southdown, a February ram lamb, Charland Farms 25-44, Drew George, Niles, Michigan. The Fitted Suffolk is a yearling ram, Dombeck Suffolk 4085, Tom Burke Suffolk and Slack Farms, Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. The Slick Shorn Suffolk is a yearling ram, Macaulay 6499, William and Elizabeth Macaulay, Macaulay Suffolk at Glen, Pennsylvania. The Texel, a fall ram lamb, Pine Knob Farm 2511, Rachel Gately, Summer, Connecticut. The Tunis, a February ram lamb, Spildy 874, Claire Spildy, Stoughton, Wisconsin. And the Valet Blacknose is a senior ram lamb, VBS WA 28221730, Cowboy Up, Kipton Poe, Franklin, Indiana. Those are your breed champion rams. Let's give them all a nice round of applause, please. We do want to introduce our judges for the Supreme Championship that have volunteered to provide this service. Gary Saylor of Bell Center, Ohio. Gary's an auctioneer that most of us know, former Poll Dorset breeder, and now the shepherd of his grandchildren's natural colored flock. Jeff Rapaski from Lonsdale, Minnesota. Jeff raises Southdowns, Hampshires, and market-style lambs under the farm name of Northern Star Livestock Services. And Jason Haig with Haig Crazy H Club Lambs, and he's a wool-type sheep breeder as well in Montana. Let's thank all three of those gentlemen for judging today. The winner of the Premier or Supreme Champion Ram receives the Perpetual Harold Barber Memorial Award. Harold Barber was an English sheepman who came to the United States. He worked for a number of prominent flocks and then became the shepherd at the University of Kentucky in 1922 and served that institution until his death in 1960. During his tenure at the University of Kentucky, he won more weather championships at the International Livestock Exposition than any other man. From 1922 through 1956 at Chicago, Mr. Barber won 117 firsts, 83 seconds, 49 championships, 30 reserve championships, 15 grand championships, and 9 reserve grand championships. The plaque originally sponsored by Sheep Breeder and Sheepman's Magazine. In recent years, the winners have been, in 2009, it was Gehring 0922, Gehring Farm of Columbia, Missouri. In 2010, it was Bear Hill Farm 2916, Norco, California. In 11, it was 40 Creek Supreme from Smith Sheep Farm of Stewartson, Illinois. In 2012, Epic from the Spildy family of Stoughton, Wisconsin. In 2013, Jerry Daniels with Plaza Hamps. In 2014, 4C Southdowns, Owenton, Kentucky with Chip. In 2015, Double O Acres, 15033 Sure Deal, Double O Acres, Oxfords of West Union, Iowa. In 2016, it was Spildy 3247 Arlen, shown by Kyle McCauley of At Glen, Pennsylvania. In 17, Impulse, Reynolds Stock Farm 1718, Almsville, Oregon. In 18, it was ewes 1708 Black Label from Windcrest Farms, Houstonia, Missouri. In 19, Grand Slam, from SBRT Livestock of Texas. In 2020, Right Move, Heidi Barkley, Man's Choice, Pennsylvania. In 21, KG from Greenleaf Valley, Stoneboro, Pennsylvania. In 22, Gunpowder from Teresa Romas, Winding Wicks Farm, Chichester, New Hampshire. In 23, Lazy Five Ranch, 5996, Vivian Stephenson, Mooresville, North Carolina. And in 24, it was unanimous decision, Kinsey Meyer from Aaronsville, Illinois. Prior to those dates, those plaques have all been retired and have been maintained here at the North American in the office.
On yet? There we go. All right. We argued more over who was going to talk on the mic than we did our selection. No, let's give all these exhibitors a big round of applause. Just a tremendous set of rams representing the champions of the greatest sheep show in the world. It's a privilege for the three of us to select your supreme champions, and there's a lot of great ones out here. There's a lot of rams that's going to have impacts on breeds and breeding programs, and we're not going to waste a lot of time because we got a great group of ewes to look at yet. We have a unanimous selection today. Your supreme champion ram is going to be the Romney.
Our supreme champion ram, the White Romney, a yearling ram, Winding Wicks, 2428, Chad. Catherine Romas, Chichester, New Hampshire. At this time, we need to get those breed champion ewes, the breed champion ewes, down at the makeup area, please, on the north end of the show ring. While we're gathering up the breed champion ewes, we do want to present the Shepherd's Award for this year. Again, this is the Shepherd's Award given and sponsored by the Kentucky Sheep and Wool Producers. It's the Henry Basuden Shepherd Award. Past winners, just recently we changed the plaque out because it filled up. In 17, it was Nick Miniter. In 18, Charlene Carlisle. In 19, Henry and Becky Schultz. In 20, Steve and Mindy Reed. In 21, Craig and Kendra Fleck. In 22, Catherine Kuykendall. In 23, it was Ron and Holly Waldron. Last year, it was Tom and Sonja Connor from Ohio. In third place for the Shepherd's Award, and if they'll come out here at the ring, we do have ribbons for you. And there'll be a little extra in your premium check as well. In third place, Upperville Flock of Cary Hill Sheep, Brandon Bloom of Upperville, Virginia. In second place, Ethan Kennedy, Thistledown Romneys of Canandaigua, New York. And this year's winner of the Shepherd's Award that will take the plaque with them, get their name engraved, is Brian Forsey, Forsey South Downs of Owenton, Kentucky. We also congratulate Brian and his family for 100 years of raising South Downs on their farm in Owenton. And I've been given the high sign, so they're ready to roll with these breed champion ewes. The Baby Doll Southdown is a fall ewe lamb. Bombay Baby Dolls 2472 Barbie, Harper Nichols, Jerseyville, Illinois. The Border Cheviot is a March and later ewe lamb. Spildy 6304 Bridget Eldridge, Waters, Winters, California. The White Border Leicester, a late yearling ewe, Sweet Meadow 2415, Stephanie La Rochelle, Webster, New Hampshire. The Natural Colored Border Leicester, an early yearling ewe, J. Baird 2404, Josie Baird, Canfield, Ohio. The Columbia yearling ewe, Thiessen 2421, Jackson Thiessen, Alden, Iowa. The Corriedale is a yearling ewe, Peters 2400, Brady Craig, St. Joseph, Illinois. The White Cotswold is a yearling ewe, Meyer 2422, Kinsey Meyer, Aaronsville, Illinois. The Natural Colored Cotswold is a senior ewe lamb, Meyer 2512, Addison Meyer, Aaronsville, Illinois. The Dorper is a senior yearling ewe, Ryan Dorpers, E3623, Briar Day, Marshfield, Missouri. The White Dorper is a senior yearling ewe, Denninger 1325, Tracy Denninger, Washington Courthouse, Ohio. The Horned Dorset is a fitted yearling ewe, Frog Hollow 17, Madeline Symes, South Windsor, Connecticut. The Polled Dorset, fitted Polled Dorset, is a late yearling ewe, Pine Knob Farm 2440, Rachel Gately, Summers, Connecticut. The Slick Shorn Polled Dorset is a yearling ewe, Silver Smith 24101, Caden Lake, Norwich, Ohio. The fitted Hampshire is a late yearling ewe, Gilmore Davison 2436, Phyllis Davison, Beatrice, Nebraska. The Slick Shorn Hampshire is a late January ewe lamb, Johnson 2614, Sarah, JC, and Justin Johnson, Delavan, Wisconsin. The Katahdin is an early yearling ewe, Salmon Runs 785, Raylyn DeRocher, Pittsfield, New Hampshire. The Carey Hill is a yearling ewe, Warriors Mark 2404, Fern. Warrior Mark, Carey Hills, Warrior Mark, Pennsylvania. The White Lincoln is a spring ewe lamb, Freeze 2538, Jonah Freeze, New Salem, North Dakota. The natural colored Lincoln is a yearling ewe, Reed 2114, Steve Reed, Houstonia, Missouri. The White Merino, a spring ewe lamb, ACM Fleur 2515, Laurel Stone, Veneta, Oregon. The natural colored Merino, a winter ewe lamb, ACM Sansa 2427, Laurel Stone, Veneta, Oregon. The Monadale is a yearling ewe, Mum 2410, Cody Jacobson, LeGrand, California. The natural colored is a senior ewe lamb, Scotch Lane 961, Bombshell, Morgan Symes, South Windsor, Connecticut. The North Country Cheviot is a February ewe lamb, SS 2501, Dresden Frischweller, or Silverton, Oregon. The Oxford is a Slick Shorn January ewe lamb, AA 2544, Ty, Drew, and Aubrey Miller, Huntington, Indiana. The Rambouillet is a yearling ewe, Dewdrop Farm 2445, Dwayne Bach, New York Mills, Minnesota. The White Romney is a winter ewe lamb, Winding Wicks 2517, Catherine Romas, Chichester, New Hampshire. The natural colored Romney is a yearling ewe, Winding Wicks 2447, Teresa Romas, Chichester, New Hampshire. The Shetland is a yearling ewe, Liberty Acres 336, Emilia, Becky Doherty, Parker City, Indiana. The Shropshire is a yearling ewe, Clark 2462, Brady Clark, Gilmanton, New Hampshire. The Southdown, a late March and later ewe lamb, A.J. Maddox 2550, Shaylee Maddox, Thomas, Oklahoma. The fitted Suffolk is a yearling ewe, Jacobson 2417, Richard Jacobson, LeGrand, California. The Slick Shorn Suffolk is a yearling ewe, Macaulay 6403, William and Elizabeth Macaulay, Macaulay Suffolk at Glen, Pennsylvania. The Texel, a yearling ewe, Adams 6416, Rachel Gately, Summers, Connecticut. The Tunis is a late yearling ewe, Spildy 787, Mark Johnson, Minooka, Illinois. The Valet Blacknose is a late junior ewe lamb, Vale View Molly 2502, Matt and Jennifer Scramlin, Fenton, Michigan. Please join me in showing your approval and appreciation for these breed champion ewes. The winner of the Premier or Supreme Champion ewe will receive the Guy W. Hilton Memorial Award. This is the perpetual award and plaque honoring the Supreme Champion ewe here at the North American. A little about Mr. Hilton. Guy W. Hilton was born in Maine, and he devoted his entire life to the sheep industry. In his early years, he served as shepherd for a number of New England flocks, including Flying Horse Farms, Dorsets, and successfully exhibited sheep from coast to coast. He was also a breeder of border collies and helped initiate some of the very first sheepdog trials in the U.S. He joined the Sheepman magazine in 1938 as associate editor, a position that he held even after the publication merged in 1955 with the Sheep Breeder magazine. And he held that position until his death in 1974. He was also active as an auctioneer and conducted many of the top sheep sales in America. Again, this perpetual plaque was initially sponsored by Sheep Breeder and Sheepman's magazines. Some of the past winners, just recently, we retired the plaque and started anew. We do have those other plaques on display in the North American office, but in '09, it was Champagne from Pleasant Springs, South Downs of Stoughton, Wisconsin. In 2010, Shazam, Winning Ways Sheep Farm, Moweaqua, Illinois. In 2011, Hideaway, Ram and Ewe Farm, South Salon, Ohio. In 2012, it was Summer Cruisin', Clark Shropshires of Gilmanton, New Hampshire. In 2013, it was Harper from Callie Taylor, State College, Pennsylvania. In 2014, it was Jackie O from Ruby Mountain Sheep Company, Spring Creek, Nevada. In 2015, Free Spirit, Dewdrop Farms, New York Mills, Minnesota. In 2016, Victoria, Castle Horn Dorsets, Wytheville, Virginia. In 17, it was Oh Wow from Ruby Mountain Sheep Company, Spring Creek, Nevada. In 2018, it was Bowman, 1743, Olivia Porter, Ashcombe, Illinois. In 2019, it was Miss MVP from Winning Ways Sheep Farm, Moweaqua, Illinois. In 2020, it was Pearl, Merlau and Craig Cordales, St. Joseph, Illinois. In 21, Lady B from Poppin Monadales, DeSmit, South Dakota. In 2022, First Lady from Kiefer Sheep Farm, Patton, Missouri. In 2023, Paula B., Rinker and Von Barons, Stewardson, Illinois. And in 2024, Nifty Nellie, Heidi Barkley, Man's Choice, Pennsylvania.
First off, let's give all these folks a nice round of applause for the set of ewes they brought out. I've been lucky enough. I've won this deal three times, and it's not an easy task, and it's also not easy to sort these out. We got a nice set of females all the way down through. These are the 5 we landed on that we really thought progressed the breed. We really thought they were impressive in their outline, and as far as when they got around the ring and traveled. We're not going to drag this out real long. For today, for your 2025 Supreme Champion ewe is going to be your natural colored Lincoln.
Natural colored Lincoln is yearling ewe Reed 2114, Steve Reed, Houstonia, Missouri.